Everyone, so I'm back in with another video. This time around I'm going to be talking about the Series 9 premiere of Doctor Who. The episode just finished airing here in Canada in the Eastern Standard Time Zone. And I thought, you know what, why not post a review with a couple of spoilers here and some sort of thoughts of what is possibly going to happen in the future of this series of Doctor Who. Now, for those of you that didn't watch the episode yet, spoilers, of course, spoiler warning, that is, because there's going to be many of them here. So, first up, we have the Doctor is going to die in a day, and we know that that's probably not what's actually going to happen. This is just being used to sort of put the whole story into motion. So we're going to see that basically in his last will and testament that was given to Missy or the Master, in his last will and testament that was given to Missy, there's going to be some integral information or maybe some kind of object or something in there that's basically going to turn the whole story around. At this point, Clara's dead, Missy's dead, the TARDIS is destroyed, and the Doctor is forced to go back to the point where he started out in this episode, confronting a very, very young Davros. Davros is the creator of the Daleks, for those of you that don't know. Basically, he finds him randomly as a young child in this field of, like, hands with eyes on them. I don't know if they give them an actual name, but basically, this kid's life is in danger, and the Doctor has to make the choice of whether or not he will help him, especially after he finds out who he actually is. And at the conclusion of the episode, we see him go back, and he's basically holding the eye stalk, I think is what it's called, of a Dalek, and aiming it directly at Davros as a child. And we know that with this cliffhanger, it's not as it seems. It's definitely not the Doctor going back in time to kill a young Davros. That's just against the Doctor's nature. He would not do that. Even after seeing one of his companions die, he would not go back and just kill to try to fix it. He would try to find another way of doing it. So I really think that, well, usually with lots of seasons, they sort of open out with the Daleks and Davros. Especially in the more recent series, there's been a lot of sort of interaction with the Daleks at the beginning of the series, just to sort of frame the events of the series. And at this point, it's still kind of hard to tell what is going on in this series, because really with Doctor Who, it's hard to tell where everything's going to end up at the beginning of each and every series. But definitely, I think things aren't as they seem. Definitely Missy and Clara aren't dead. I don't know if they'll have it figure out, like, that he goes back in time, does whatever he does, and then everything sort of gets fixed in the present or the future, whatever you'd like to call it. Or if maybe it was some trap from the beginning and it's not actually them, or some other nonsense comes up to actually make it that Clara and Missy didn't actually get killed by the Daleks. I just do not see them throwing away these characters that easily with very little emotion to be experienced by the Doctor. He does witness Missy and Clara both getting killed by the Daleks, but he's not really all that present in their deaths, so I really don't see these being permanent deaths, and I really don't see them being long-lasting deaths. Even, I suppose, like Rory's first death in, what was it, Season 5, Series 5 of Doctor Who. Um, I really do think that they will both be back in the next episode, and everything will be revealed almost immediately, with um, one little detail being set up to establish the course of the entire series. Now, if you guys have any ideas of what you think might be going on in this series of Doctor Who, please let me know in the comment section below. We can have a discussion about it. If you agree with things that I've said so far, or if you disagree with the things that I have said, please again let me know in the comment section below. If you think there are any details that either work for or against my theories, any details that were shown in this premiere that I might have not talked about in this video, because I did only talk about a few details. Again, please let me know in the comment section below, and we can sort of hash this out and have a conversation about it. But overall, as a premiere episode in the new series of Doctor Who, I suppose it was good for establishing what is to come. Uh, did I feel like it was a good premiere episode? Compared to the other ones, not as good, but it was effective. Um, do I think that it was decent as a two-part episode, part one cliffhanger? I suppose it did an effective job there as well. Um, but at this point, as a Doctor Who fan, or even as a person who's watched enough Doctor Who, you start to notice things that, although you won't be able to tell from the get-go how everything's going to turn out, you start noticing certain things that are either giveaways or just hints at what might possibly happen in the near future of that series. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking now, stop rambling anymore. As always, leave comments in the comment section below. Anything you'd like to say, comments, questions, suggestions, ideas, anything at all, just leave it in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Check out my Facebook, Twitter, and website. They're all linked in the description below, and that's it. See ya.